Do you feel that pull inside your chest? Moving through space like you have always wanted. Time's going fast but we're not worried. What you wanna do, what we wanna do, we can do. Through one click into everything you envision. Building up a new world where we become what we imagine. In this realm you shape your destiny. We create what we see. No turning back, we're switching lanes.
The future's calling out our names.
It's time to level up your game. In a space where we choose our fate. Welcome to the multiverse, a realm you've always known. Through the light into dimensions built for me and you. This is our time to begin. This is our moment to lock in. We believe it just in between. We are the future, you and I. Future multiverse, in space and time. Future multiverse, where it's you and I.
This is just a warm-up phase, ready for what's coming next. We're bringing waves, time to see what we do best. Stepping through the portal line. Tell me, where else can you be? Builders of tomorrow. Say it, where else can you change the world to?
When we hit the zone, whether it's business or till we make it our own. Gotta be bold to be who you're born to be. And in this realm, you shape your destiny. We create what we see. No turning back, we're switching lanes.
The future's calling out our names.
It's time to level up your game. In a space where we choose our fate. Welcome to the multiverse, the realm we now call home. Cross the lines and break.
So excited. I know what we've been doing behind the scenes, and now you get to be a part of it, a witness of history in the making. So Simon Luck is the founder he's one of the founding members of the Future Multiverse. And so really what you're seeing is the bridge of how we see transactions moving in the near future.
First of all, it's a great honor to be here with all of you. This is actually destiny. I'll say it as it is. In a nutshell, our vision always was really to bring really great, impactful, disruptive solutions to life and make them decentralized, available for everyone around the world, that everyone can get access to solutions that can create, let's say, catalyze a better future for everyone, including any types of solutions, from energy solutions to, now entire space missions that we are building here and bringing to life together, and make them accessible for everyone, means through the internet, through the browser, from any end device. And this is exactly what we've built now. And the whole system is fully scalable. So it doesn't matter how many requests for, let's say, avatar productions or spaces we get. We've streamlined that entire process. We have a massive on-demand scaling team. We can do any customizations for anyone. And then they have their own data sets that they can even train on AI. Somebody who wants to enter this whole experience doesn't have to do a KYC or KYB first. But then, let's say, at the moment when they actually want to do a transaction, they can do a simple KYC process when clicking here. After that, can directly click here on enter an experience, and it takes me in.
Okay, so by the way, today for fun, I asked Simon to do it. We have Dan Lee today as our host, hosting us on this tour. But that's not necessarily the case always, but we did it for fun today for everybody, because Stan Lee's project with Lee Baker is a very important part of what we're going to be doing here throughout the metaverse.
Yes, it's such an honor. He's wearing the boots, the new boots, sneakers, Dallas. And this is here now a quick insight into the, let's say, Space Blue office that we've created in our so-called Future Trends Multiverse Expo. And I'll just quickly give you a bit overview. You see the moon and the Mars here in the background, where actually from our Space Expo, on our, let's say, global exhibition that we have, you'll be able to do, in fact, the launches and have a full on-site and on-board experience of all of this. So here, for example, I can click E and I can, let's say, seamlessly, let's say, zoom out, and I see basically our entire exhibition, which is 25 kilometers diameter, completely from above, and basically with here the moon and Mars in the background. Check where it is. And here, basically, we are converging, just as a little bit of a background, Future Trends Multiverse, we're digitalizing entire countries. For example, in Africa, we're working closely with many different presidents worldwide, same as major global exhibitions. The Asia World Expo we've digitalized, and the Bauma exhibition, which is the largest building construction expo. Then now GITEX, for example, in Dubai, etc., etc., etc. A whole list of many different industry sectors. So I'll actually directly go to the Lunaprise Museum then. So this is basically when somebody clicks the link, they get directly here. That's the entrance, where they can basically also choose between VR glasses, PC laptops, iPad tablets, or smartphones. And here, as I'm on a laptop, I'll choose PC laptop, and then it will give me several recommendations. For example, Space Blue Office, the Lunaprise Museum, and then even here the On to Mars Expo. And if I go to view all spaces, it will give me different options. The Space Expo on our Future Expo, where it shows, for example, the Starbase, etc., etc., the different spaceports on a Space Expo on our Future Expo, as well as on the Moon and on Mars. The Lunaprise Museum, our Lunaprise Expo, the On to Mars Expo, and even Mars Space Alpha, which we have digitalized and put on, so to give you a little insight. So I will go directly now to the Lunaprise Museum, and let's start there. So here, for example, just to give you a little bit of an idea, we've custom designed several different astronaut suits. So somebody who does not yet have their own avatar, they can still choose from many different avatars we have created. This is female ones, here's male ones, and even I think they're from one of the space teams. We even have created a digital twin of Marshmallow, which will be available soon, probably I think next week. And here, for example, we have Stan Lee in different outfits, one here with a more corporate look, and here a bit more casual with wearing the new sneakers, and then even K-pop stars, and then also different influencers that we're also gradually able to add. So maybe now I can start with Stan Lee. And now I'll directly navigate to the training center where the booths are. There's New York Stock Exchange, Starbase in the background, the SpaceX Cape Canaveral launch site on the moon, etc., etc. And I'll go directly now to the here through Spaces. There's a menu here on the side. Here on the middle, basically, I can click. I can go to the overview menu. And then here, for example, to the Uplift Center, which is basically the training center. So I'll go here, and that's when I click here on the right side, it teleports me there. So I can directly start from this specific location. So now I'm right outside, and here I'll start with boots. You can see that the boots are glowing, right?
Yeah. So these are sneakers that an artist in our program designed, Braden Bugazzi, who's joining us. So this is a commercial program. Artists can monetize not only from their artwork, but from others' artwork with that affiliate tracking link when it comes in. So here are the sneakers. Here's a video demonstration of it. You will be able to book flights, literally, to book flights on SpaceX, on Blue Origin, literally. This is the Uplift Training Center. This is an actual company that we partnered with, and the founder of that company came with me to SpaceX, to the launch pad at Mars last year. We were down there. Two of the astronauts on Blue Origin went through the same training programming. We are going to be offering this to the world, to governments, to countries, to universities, to students. You'll be able to come here and get your training classes, your astronaut training classes, which, by the way, to fly on a flight for Blue Origin is less than 24 hours. So we are literally the first metaverse that has an official astronaut training program, and the actual flights that are booked. And this is done through the Space Blue project, and we've got these partners all lined up with us to contract with us. SpaceX wants us to book flights. Blue Origin wants us to book flights. Richard Branson's company, the same thing there. It's an opportunity for all of us. So we're really excited about it. So this is our space program over here at Space Blue.
I hope you like how we've visualized it.
Incredible. Just really incredible. And we'll show how the transaction works to purchase artists or find information about the art.
Sure, brilliant. So here, for example, you have seen the Lunaprise Museum from above. So the whole application is built in a way that you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can see even the whole exhibition from above, then navigate to the different directions or the different specific assets in the way that you like and that you want to experience this. Again, from also any different devices. Then here, for example, there's different sections And in here, we are adding basically the entire catalog of all the different artists, their creations, their like all of the different art pieces and music, everything. And we will name it also specifically. So here on the right side, this is what we're adding in detail now, where we're synchronizing the whole catalog right now, Dallas, is that basically all the specific names, the specific area it's in, the exact price and potential special offers currently, for example, can be listed, and also the availability, available or not. And then here, when clicking, for example, learn more or view on marketplace, then it takes them directly to our 2D marketplace, where then basically those every single art piece can have its own listing, or also every creator can have their own customized page, where basically it shows all the different offerings, and there's a seamless experience then also for the checkout. So, and also background information, documents, etc., can be added there.
Simon, it's incredible. It's an incredible feat, brother. You did a great job, man. And this thing could be just incredible. So, from my point of view, I'm really excited about this. And one of the things I want to talk about.
Now, Simon, where are we now?
We're still in the Lunaprise Museum. We're looking. I just showed a few different angles. I showed different art pieces. I showed basically different videos playing on screen. I showed Elon Musk's car that he sent to the sun.
Got it covered. You guys get the Lunaprise Museum. This is the museum. You can book the museum for your own events. It can be all about you, and have a DJ and have music and have movie screenings and all kinds of other things inside the museum. Bring in other partners like NFT Now or Billboard Magazine or Rolling Stone Magazine or whoever you want to bring in as media partners, podcasters and Forbes Magazine and other things. The sky's the limit. And I know that they will want to be a part of hosting something as legit as this. So you guys, this is your metaverse and museum for you guys to create your own events. And we are hoping that you guys are going to want to do your first event this year, advertise it, publicize it, promote it. To Roxy, we're already planning something very big with Hollywall that we're going to be hosting an exclusive event with the Luna Records company. So, okay, Simon, off to the next place.
The moment when we launch this, of course, we do this gradually, and everyone will be informed about it in the exact way. This will be live, 24/7 experienceable, but not, of course, every event, or they can. So we have so many different possibilities, and everything's possible, as you already said.
I have imagined with this Moon Museum that we would have, MGM Hotel want to park next to us, and Sunday pool parties and DJs. One of my dreams is to have a pool on the moon, literally swimming pool on Sundays, pool parties on Sundays, hosted by Alejandro, let's say, or Scott Page, jazz on Sundays. So you guys will have an incredible reward for bringing in and introducing the partners that you guys already have in the hotel business, the hospitality, Hard Rock Hotel. This is big bucks. And we have something exclusive that no one else in the world has. So you start thinking about your partners that you can bring in and be a part of and connect. And that's where a lot of the financial commercial opportunities are going to really grow.
Yeah, it's a co-working space. You can have your meetings here and meet your business partners and colleagues here.
Family offices, investors, collectors, or whatever you want to do, you guys can book this space for yourselves, for your own events and parties, and we'll help on marketing and promotions.
And the great thing is, I want to quickly mention that all of your also art and your IPs and everything you can own. And you as a creator and artist, you can have your own API and stream your own data here to the platform. So it's all actually in your own management. So truly decentralized. That is at the core of our vision as well. Now let me show you the Starbase. So we, for example, digitalized the Starbase next to the New York Stock Exchange as well. So you basically see here a digital twin of the Starbase in Texas. You can basically walk through here, zoom through here, see the different rockets, the different pieces of the rockets, even the launches as well. We will show you two different types of launches now in just a moment. And then here we have even put a K-pop concert representatively in here for the whole K-pop.
Stage performing there. This is the concert stage, of course, at Starbase in Texas. This is how it's been simulated. And we built a concert stage to put on concerts, which we are going to be doing real concerts in real life there. But here we are. And go ahead, Simon.
Yeah, so basically here you see, for example, some K-pop artists. I think in this case it's Blackpink. I can of course also turn up the music. I can zoom out a bit that it's not too loud. Basically, I can see here the whole stage, not literally millions of people. We've built everything fully on demand, browser-based, so somebody can get a ticket, can go in either with a standard avatar, or if they have their own avatar already, they can go inside. They can join here live the event, and we can do live streams here, even from Zoom, or a live camera from an event. It can be live streamed here. And when there's, for example, artists and they have their own avatar as well, we can do any type of, actual recorded movement, and it can be live streamed here. And of course,
call me Armstrong, I'm a go-getter. Turn your dreams to something better. Say I'm crazy, you just hating. Blasting off and see you later. We're the future, that's our mission. Hyper real with perfect vision. Zero gravity, yeah, we rising. We are heroes in the making.
Blue skies fade as a rose above. Don't want to follow me, that's your loss. Through the galaxy, space and time, we burning it. The future we've been waiting for. Suiting up, power up, moon is calling, and I'm going. So light it up, never stop, space is waiting, and I'm going. Turn the gravity up when I'm speeding, I'm a years ahead. Turn the gravity up when I'm floating, ain't no looking back. Yeah, just a click, no cosmic. Wow, cosmic, so iconic. Going live, are you ready? Ready, yeah. DNA gonna load it. Yeah. Pack your bags and let's get it. Yeah. Hold us down and we coming. Get it, yeah. Get it, yeah.
Simon, if you're talking, we can't hear you over the sound.
Get it, yeah.
sorry.
Oh, we've built X spaces with 20,000 people attending. Well, we know we can get thousands of people into these live experiences. So if you're hosting an event, a private event in a real venue, and maybe you got 200 people there, with proper planning, we can get 200 people live, and let's say 2,000 or 20,000 people for real inside here by projecting your live concert up on the screens as well. So there's a lot of different ways of doing it, obviously.
And also even X Space, this could be live streamed here directly from X. And this can be online 24/7, and live streaming can be happening here with the whole program. This program can be accessible, and even through a membership, somebody can come in and get access to more events or only specific ones. So anything customizable.
This is an area which we're going to merge the characters into a playful environment with the music artists and music on stage. So it's a great way to introduce the characters on the stage, at the concert facility, at the launch pad to Mars. And this will be a big entertainment zone that will have these common themes going on. The real musicians who are part of the Lunaprise Museum having the opportunity to perform on the stage, collaborators that you guys work with that you invite to come in, that you work with who are musicians, live events, podcasts, movie nights, a lot of different things. We can even do the movie nights right here from this giant screen that's inside the SpaceX launch pad area.
And then here, for example, we have the New York Stock Exchange inside. Even Dallas, even interviews, for example, could be recorded even with your avatar, let's say, but live.
So the New York Stock Exchange is part of this right now. There's a lot of work that's involved in building a multiverse. This is an absolute no-brainer. Companies, to build their credibility, want to get associated with the New York Stock Exchange. This is not a make-believe New York Stock Exchange Association. This is the real deal. We are really ecstatic about this because we have this media partnership, and we can get content streamed out by New York Stock Exchange TV on their platforms, which honestly, they don't have a big audience because it's very niche to investors, but it's the credibility of the New York Stock Exchange that is so important for the investment community. We've had clients that came from all over the world that want to be involved in the New York Stock Exchange. So to get their branded messaging out there associated with this. Getting into Paige now, are we going to go for a rocket ride? I see Paige is saying she saw some incredible things. Wait till you show her that.
Let's do that. Okay.
So we're going to head over and go to, I think, Blue Origin. And
Yes,
we are
correct.
able to book flights for Blue Origin. And who would be the kind of clients? Well, the founder of Tron already in our industry or has already booked a flight, paid millions of dollars for that. By the way,
Actually,
did you guys put Elon's house yet in this?
not yet. I mean, if when you tell me that we have the rights to do that, then I'll do that right away. No problem.
Yeah, he lives. He has a house next to where we are located down in Starbase, and where we're going to be hosting our concerts is literally on purpose. We've designed it this way, literally in real life, not just in metaverse. We'll be hosting a concert about 100 yards from Elon Musk's house.
I've shown the stargazing site just before. You've seen that, right?
Yes.
Brilliant. So now there is cars driving around here, which is actually like an AI-based shuttle. But as that's not there yet, I'll just fly over quickly. As of course she's a superhero, she can fly too. Check quickly, but just the internet is a bit lagging.
Wow, she's wearing those sneakers. She can fly, huh?
Exactly. Look. All right. So
Everything
my internet
is a commercial opportunity for fans of Peja. They can become Peja, and they can get don the avatars, or they can dress like her, wear the sneakers like her, and have an avatar outfit like her, and have their own face there instead of Peja, or maybe they just want to be Peja that day. So there's a limit on that.
And then, for example, they can experience here the whole entire launch site with basically their own, either with Peja or with their own avatar. And then, of course, I can also jump down and land.
Let me explain why you're showing this too. Peja is signed up by Andrew Lane, one of our partners, in this program. She's already onboarded. Peja earns money from the sneakers that she wears. She earns money from the outfits that she wears as well. So this is an opportunity for influence. It's all trackable within this technology. Every person that dons the sneakers that Peja is wearing and they want to get a pair of themselves to wear, everyone that puts on the outfit that Lee Baker's team has created, Lee's company gets a percentage of that royalties. So doesn't Peja, because Peja is marketing it. She's telling her fans about it. So we've created an economic model here with the original creators like Lee Baker and the Stan Lee property can generate royalties from this. So what's happening now? She's going up in the elevator to go up in the spaceship?
Right. So basically, she's going up in the elevator to the Blue Origin rocket to actually experience it not only from, on site to look up or to look into a screen like many people are experiencing launches, but to actually go inside and to experience it immersively as an astronaut. Yeah, my internet's lagging a little bit right now, but it still works. So now she's walking over. So it says here, spaceship is launching soon. Please stay near the spaceship to board. So
now, if Peja's with her friends, let's say her friends could be literally with her, right?
They could all go in together. Even Marshmallow could join them. So basically, Marshmallow would run in here, and they would actually go and jump up to a seat, what it's showing here now.
So Peja could put out a social media announcement that she's going to let so many of her friends come in and go for a space ride with her, right? And then listen to the tunes that she has when they go up in the capsule.
Correct. So I hope that I hope that you guys can see this properly. Basically, Peja is inside and also actually showed how she went onto the chair, but I think it was not transmitted via Zoom. Basically here, the countdown is starting.
Countdown will start. Minus 10 seconds.
Can you hear the long? Now you see basically the capsule. You can see the capsule from different angles. And then you actually see the re-entry process as well. And you see even Peja hovering basically inside as an astronaut. How she's basically...
Let's see her face. Come on, let's see her face.
All right.
Wow, that is wild. So wait, we need a screenshot. Hang on a second. Screenshot.
Oh, we were too slow. I'm so sorry. But we have it on camera. Afterwards, we can capture.
Okay, good. We'll get to that. We're thinking beyond, quote unquote, what they called NFTs. We're really thinking of digital assets and digital skins. So just to give you an idea of how big the digital skin industry is, it's a $91 billion a year industry. What I mean by that is the sneakers, the outfit. This is a $91 billion a year industry, bigger than the music industry, bigger than the movie industry, bigger than the music industry, I said, huge. So those artists and music artists that are thinking of creative ideas to to bring to this multiverse are going to really win. And some of these are going to be interoperable into other video games. For instance, those sneakers that you saw, that's why we want to keep talking about the sneakers, because it's a great case study, will also be incorporated into the Stanley video game. So literally through what Lee Baker's doing with the partnership that he has. So this is the remuneration of opportunities financially that's been built into this is enormous. We have to think outside the box of just being pure artists. But what Braden Bughazi did is one of the greatest case studies that we're witnessing today, simply making these sneakers.
And everyone can actually also market those projects for you. You know, so even people that you don't know yet, people from all over the world, when they get access to the platform, they have their own link. They join an event and they have a membership, for example. They have their own account. From there on, they will be able to share everything that we are basically listing and positioning here, and create income opportunities and an enormous amount of engagement to people all over the world in a fully immersive way. So many also young people and youth, anyone basically who watched Stan Lee initiated and created movies about superheroes. Many already had the thought and the feeling, hey, I would love to be a superhero too. Now they actually can. They can create their own digital twin that can actually, launch their own business here. They can launch their own products and services here. They can connect with others. They can travel the world and for many different ways, and can teleport go from many different locations, even from spaces. We're digitalizing entire countries in Africa. They can go from Africa to the moon and to Mars and back within 2 minutes. So it's an entirely new way of how anyone, especially young people who are the future, of course everyone can have the tools in their hand to accelerate their projects, their sales, their income, and have an amazing time doing that as well. So I found the Virgin Galactic launch site. You can train yourself, manage yourself, and your data that you should own, they can be on your device. You can decentralize, store it, and then through the system we have, you can train, for example, an entire factory. All the different machines, basically how they're interacting, and though also concierge services, or let's say avatars. Whether it's in a real estate property for a real estate tour, whether it's let's say somebody who's giving you an automatic tour or telling about your project, an avatar, an NPC that is basically trained on AI. You can tell that avatar that either looks like you or that looks like it's a custom built one, can be trained on exactly what you like this NPC to do, to say, to communicate, and where basically to lead someone and give someone a tour. But in our case also, this application, we can create this in this way that wherever you want to go, the NPCs are following you, and you can turn around and basically ask them questions about any space that you have, your art whatsoever, in any language. And they will answer in Chinese, in Japanese, and in Afrikaans, and in any language that you want. And it's fully automatized and streamlined. So basically, we have the possibility, that NPCs here can be positioned on the platform, and we manage that for individuals, for companies, so basically to even host it on our servers, on our cloud servers, or on server, or we also have the possibility to give those data and the AI and even a blockchain node, for example, in a hardware device to the actual owner of the project, of the individual avatar, and then they can stream it via API to the platform and disconnect at any time, so they have full, not just asset ownership on the blockchain, but in fact three-dimensional. They have the data asset ownership of themselves in full management and control, and can decide how it operates, how it interacts with others, even on autopilot while you're asleep.
Was there any other experience that we didn't get to see yet? We're going to see the Mars experience, and then kind of end by sending the link to everybody so that they can go in. This is a temporary link. You'll be able to go in. How long will they be able to use the link for? Just today, right, Simon?
It's today, from this experience today.
Yeah, just for today. You'll get a link, and sometime today you can come in and log in yourself and navigate on your own through all these different experiences.
Yes.
Here, and we're going to drop that link in here at the very end, so you can go immediately, but the link will expire today. And then when we have our public opening on 11/11, of course, everybody will be able to register ahead of time and get signed up and do all the necessary steps that they need. What's this here? What's going on?
Well, this is basically Stanley here, flying over the Starbase, and I'm quickly just flying over, flew over the stargazing site, and now I'm going over to the Cape Canaveral launch site just to show that quickly as well, and then we go up to Mars. How about that?
This is incredible. So we have had built here all the major spaceports in the world right now. So Blue Origin, which you hear about all the time in the news. I don't think anybody hasn't heard about Blue Origin in the last 20 days because they've had the big flights, okay? And Jeff Bezos' company. I don't think anybody in the last 24 hours hasn't heard about Elon Musk. These are very famous billionaires that are leading the world right now with their spaceports. They each have their own spaceports. SpaceX has one. Of course, Richard Branson has one as well in Texas, a real one, and so does Jeff Bezos. And of course, the United States has one called the Kennedy Space Center, which we launched our space mission from with SpaceX. So all four of these major spaceports are in this right now, or in this system here, and they're going to be connected to activities and events that are taking place in space, but also become the concert grounds and the art grounds for virtual art experiences and projects in real life. And part of the fun in the world, these are the most popular stories in the world right now, are what's going on in space and will continue to be the most popular stories. So I think we're in the right place, in the right room with the right opportunities. We're part of something for the next decade. It's going to be at the top of all the news in the world.
100%. And just to give a quick idea, for example, what's possible. Okay, so for example, we've digitalized the Asia World Expo for a partnership we have with the WOW Summit. And for example, we digitalized the WOW Summit in Hong Kong, just to give you a little bit of an idea. So now basically Stan Lee, who just came from the moon and Mars, can just walk into the Asia World Expo, which is now online 24/7, and basically join exhibitions. We've put the whole GITEX online, just to give you an idea. And then whole exhibitions can be, expos can be online 24/7. This is, for example, the big banner we had there, where also Lunabits and Space Blue and Lunaprise basically was on there. And we've shown this year live. It's been seen by many people and had our own booth. So just to give you an idea, newer robotics from many different types of companies. So all of this can be online 24/7 and can be also offered to companies, to creators, to anyone. And then even exhibitions can be live and content live streamed, like we've seen it on the concert. Here basically content can be streamed, for example, as just one of the many examples of how this can be done, live streamed into the spaces. So now let's go up to Mars, I would say, and then we wrap it up for today.
All right, exciting. I have not been aboard one single bit in this.
So now we are on Mars, in our Space Expo on Mars. Just one moment. Okay, yeah, here we are. So basically here I can go and explore mode. We have our Space Expo on Mars and can basically go, this is the Onto Mars Expo, for example. Even here we've digitalized Mars Base Alpha, and this is that you can see basically how big Mars Base Alpha is in comparison to our whole exhibition that we have here, that offers everyone to have their own custom spaces. And so same we have here, Virgin Galactic Spaceport on Mars, although it's actually physically not on Mars yet. We have the concert space at the SpaceX Starbase, also on Mars with the same performance.
Wow. Now, I have not seen this. This is really cool, Scott. You could promote a concert on Mars, or Alejandro, or Peja, or Andrew Lane, or any of the music artists that are part of this. And this is really cool, especially when you got a real Mars mission launch like we had this week. We had SpaceX flight number 11. You probably saw it all over the media and social media. The first time that the rocket that's going to go to Mars successfully went up around the Earth and landed back in the ocean and successfully landed. It was incredible. So with these stories that are taking place in the press and the media, you should be building concerts around these stories. and and being a part of this. So this is super exciting.
And then from the stargazing side is of course also on Mars, Dallas. So basically here, even with the pool that you had mentioned before, of course, there's already pools even on the moon, but also on Mars. So you can basically experience this from either inside the capsule or even from the pool. So that we have already built. It's already online. And so even with you can look into the telescopes. Yeah, so anything can be customized. Any creative idea that you have, we can bring it to life and make it accessible for anyone, decentralized around the world. Engage, share your projects, help you, reach more potential clients, investors, basically engage communities. And yeah, not even SpaceX has that. NASA doesn't have a solution like that, and it's just an amazing tool.
SpaceX does not have this. NASA doesn't have this. No one in the world has this. We are ahead of everyone in the world. That was our goal. We want to be first, and because first matters. Because when you're the first to be, doing what Elon Musk is doing, or Neil Armstrong did, landing the moon. Whenever you're first at anything as an innovator, it's not going to be easy. It's very difficult, but there's a lot of rewards that come from being first. Because if you do a good job at it, everybody gets in line and follows you. So we want to be the leaders, literally, on the entire Earth of what is taking place in space. And our message is 8 billion people can't go to space, but with us, they can. Correct. So 8 billion people can come into this whole space economy, industry, arts, music, expression, entertainment, all the fun things. And you can already see that the entertainment industry is starting to get involved with space. There's already been a number of announcements with Tom Cruise going to be making a movie up in space, and the Lunaprise mission, and Katy Perry and the other artists that went up into space recently.
Yeah.
Wonderful, Simon.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a great honor to present this to everyone, of course, today. And yeah, we have been working on this behind the scenes for a long time now. It's actually already live. It's in the browser. It's utilizable. We can scale this now together, bring it to the world together, share it with everyone. And yeah, you can create your custom spaces and environments here. We can make it accessible. We can monetize it together. We can help monetize it together. We can engage everyone to really also become not just, let's say a participant, but actually a real hero of the story. We can reach out to the whole world, and they can come to us and then tell us their story, and then get the opportunity to share their story and realize their project. So it's an amazing way of engaging everyone around the world, and from kids in primary school to presidents that we closely work with, who have endorsed our platform and love working with us. We'll be digitalizing entire countries. So this is really, something very special. And yeah, it's a great honor.
Yeah, so we've covered a lot today, from the space training, the astronaut flights, the space flights, the real space flights, the artwork, the music. There's a lot here. And it's, the next decade, we're going to be following along the real space missions together with concerts, music, and artists. And it's our ambitions and goals to be the world leader in this. And this multiverse project, as I said at the very beginning, has won an award last month in Hong Kong. I had no question about it. As a leader, a lot of governments and countries and presidents of nations are finding out about this project right now. Literally, they want to bring their countries, their universities, their colleges, and build them next to this spaceports and be a part of what we're doing. So we're the leader of it. And Simon has an incredible team of 100 people. So congratulations. Everybody has an opportunity here to commercialize and make money. And the next steps are going to be, we're going to send you that Excel spreadsheet into the group. You'll fill it in to make sure we'll have a link to your artwork so you can see it. And, we'll get the pricing, figure out the inventory, and that will be your sheet that you'll use for, many years into the future, where you can update that through that process. If you don't have anything anymore, if you need to drop a comment, you just drop a comment. But all that stuff is going to flow through that workflow there. That's how stuff will get done. It will get done off of the multiverse, outside of the multiverse, the changes, the modifications, and so on and so forth. And if you have opportunities for events or other things like that, reach out to us and start discussing that with us. Of course, 11/11 is our big event. Anything else, Simon or Brandy?
Yes, I quickly want to say, look at this. No human being has been in Mars Space Alpha yet, technically, but the boots have already been there. They're already there.
Right. Take a screenshot of that. This is a big deal here. Wow, congratulations. Congratulations, Scott. Page did it again. He brought some super talented creators into the ecosystem and the project with him, and it's just growing and growing and growing. That is so cool. So we got this on Mars.
Look at this. This is, as Starbase, most of the people, they have only seen pictures of this. But imagine you can actually go in there, walk through it, like join an event there where Scott Page is live performing here on Mars, basically. This is completely breaking the barrier of limitations that, let's say, that has been there maybe so far, Also, through this technology, imagine any project that you have to a potential investor. You cannot just share a business plan, or let's say a PDF, or let's say send them, let's say, a 2D presentation. But imagine you invite them into your space of your own project, where it's already built, fully immersive, and then basically you build that partnership, or you close that investment deal. It's completely, and we are literally giving everyone the possibility to, with a few clicks, tap into the future, become part of the future, and create it with us. I think this is...
You can see why the CEO of Binance has their eye on this project and knows about this project with what they're doing with Binance. You can see why. They don't want to miss the boat on the potential billions of dollars in commerce to flow through this ecosystem, booking flights. You don't think Binance wants to be a part of doing a transaction and processing of astronaut training program? Okay, so this is what's been created here. Is an unprecedented opportunity, and Simon's team has built this incredible direct relationship with Binance now, and the CEO who knows about this project and has their eye on it, which is hard to do with such a giant company like Binance. They literally say the CEO actually knows about who we are and what we're doing. That's incredible.
And in fact,
Well, great job. Scott Page here. Good job, man. Great job. Great presentation. Thank you very much. Yeah, you can see there's zillions of opportunities and ways to take advantage of this. So I can be part of it for sure. Yeah, it's pretty
that's
exciting.
a great honor.
Yeah, Scott, looking forward to you having events here. You can jam with us about how to do that. Your financial program that you have with your trading, that could be placed in here. We could do a whole seminar and bring people in. Don't underestimate, we ourselves have put together for marketing. We have a full media team, public relations team, X Spaces. We've been trending, as you know, sometimes X Spaces. We're going to use the same weapons we use at X Space, so we can say, hey, can we get 10,000 people to come in here and hear Scott Page drop some type of program in the New York Stock Exchange? Can we do that? Absolutely, positively. We want to do that. So we have a built-in marketing program to help you guys. We're going to go and support the projects that are doing the work. So everybody that got called today to be a part of this call, I'm sorry if we missed a couple of people, but everybody that's here is here for a reason. We know that you're working your butt off with your careers, and we know that that is deserving of our attention to help support you guys to develop here. Wow, is that the stage? Scott, come on video for 1 second so I can snap this photo with you next to the stage. Go ahead and say something. Yeah, say something, Scott, so we can...
Wait. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead.
All right, there. Check out our stage. I need to see that stage.
Yeah, snap in the photo so you can show your peers that you guys can do a concert on Mars.
I don't think I'm in there yet. Probably just get spinning. Okay.
I'm going to send you photos. You can do a concert on Mars, Scott. You can do a concert at Starbase.
Yeah, it looks great. The first concert on Mars.
Wow, this is so cool. The pictures are incredible coming out.
Now check this out. So I zoom out basically and you see the whole...
Wow, Gerardo on the stage. Of course, Gerardo, we requested your avatar to be built of you with the Congo drums and dancing and everything else. So you are already involved in this, Gerardo. You're working. You're already in, Gerardo. You're in. You're one of the stars in this entire. Actually, I'd like to say that everybody that's here is a star in this entire platform. You guys are the stars of it, and from Grateful Girl to Peja to Lee Baker and his amazing world that he's created. You guys are all the stars here.
Great.
Paul Ricardo, so glad to see him. His photography collection that he put together at the Coachella that the collectors have. Brian got loaded on here. He's a big collector. He owns. He told me the other day he owns 9,700 different art pieces.
Wow.
Just a platform alone. He's here right now watching what we're doing.
Amazing.
He's watching the sneakers come out and everything else and the history and everything that we've done to make history all together as a team.
If I wanted to stay for the whole like this, but I wanted to say thank you. I am so proud to be a part of this project, and it's just beginning. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of this. And
Thank you, Brandy.
I can't wait until 11/11, so stay tuned.
Big hug to everyone.
I'm expecting you have some incredible ideas already.
So many.
Lee Baker, such an honor to meet you.
Hey, thank you, everyone. Amazing project.
Oh,
Amazing.
yeah. Hey, Lee, what do you got to say about all this?
I just have to say that I'm quite blown away. I mean, on here as well is one of the star people on my team, a guy named Rashmi. He's watching this, and he's like sending me texts going, "Are you serious?" I mean, this is crazy amazing what you guys have done. I loved the characters that you put together that are the Legion ones in here. Peja, her outfit looks so great. That looks great. I just saw Janet like all over that one.
When she went up in Blue Origin and wearing the character outfit.
Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And it'll be so fun to let people come in and jump in and wear the costumes of all the other characters too. So anyway, I'm pretty excited about what you've put together here. I had no idea it was this advanced.
Love it. It's such an honor, and I appreciate your feedback so much. And also, yeah, it has been a huge honor, of course, also for our team to actually put the superheroes and, of course, Stanley himself.
We're going to do a call together all the way. By the way, Lee Baker, and myself, and Brandy are all going to get together specifically about the incredible resources collectively of what you guys are doing. Because I think there's some more things here that could be very efficiently done, for everybody's benefit.
Absolutely. No, we're super, very much, the whole team is so much looking forward and honored for partnering with you and with all of you together. And really great honor to meet you, Lee. And also greetings from Stephanie, my co-founder and wife, who also just said hi. So it was actually 11.
Oh, great. Well, tell Stephanie that I'd love to meet her sometime, and Simon as well, and your whole team. Really great.
And also, we can join forces. And also, I've checked out what you guys are doing. It's so amazing. We have a massive team that we have scaled from scratch. So we started with one, let's say, a head of design that actually has built, let's say, did a 20-man job until we then, actually scaled everything up. And now we have 100 people workforce that we've built really from zero, and they have put all of their heart in this. So let's join forces and everything we're doing.
Yeah, let's join forces, Lee. I'm sure you're already thinking of that, right?
Love it. Absolutely.
Yes.
Incredible.
Let's do it together. Yeah, absolutely. Great. Thank you, everyone. And hope you liked what you've seen today.
Speechless. Very good. Thank you. I'll send you some of the comments, Simon, coming in from lots of people.
And Dallas, thank you for everything. Such an honor to partner with you, and also greetings from the whole team. Let's do this.
Thank you, Simon, too. I want to say that I'm really grateful to you.
Do you feel that pull inside your chest? Moving through space like you have always wanted. Time's going fast, but we're not worried. What you wanna do, what we wanna do, we can do. Through one click into everything you envision. Building up a new world where we become what we imagine. In this realm, you shape your destiny. We create what we see. No turning back. switching lanes.
The future's calling out our names.
It's time to level up your game in a space where we choose our fate. Welcome to the multiverse, a realm you've always known. Through the light into dimensions built for me and you. This is our time to begin. This is the moment to look in. We believe it just in between. We are the future, you and I. Future multiverse, in space and time. Future multiverse, where it's you and I.
This is just a warm-up phase, ready for what's coming next. We've been making waves, trying to see what we do best. Stepping through the portal line. Tell me, where else can you be? Builders of tomorrow. Say it, where else can you change the world to?
When we hit the zone, whether it's business or till we make it our own. Gotta be bold to be who you're born to be. And in this realm, you shape your destiny. We create what we see. No turning back, we're switching lanes.
The future's calling out our